I was pretty confident going into it, but I was still happy with the results. 4 hours of playing seriously is a lot mentally, so I definitely didn't want to have to go through that again on current gen, so I was relieved more than anything that I qualified. So
let's hear it for the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan Murray. At forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison Ball. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 9, Kevin Herter. At the center position, 7 feet 1 inches, number 10, Domantas Sabonis. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. The head coach is Mike Brown. Fans, your Sacramento Kings.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. And for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
With the strong upper body, Keldon Johnson is not thrown off by contact.
And Fox gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Murray outside. Takes the 13-footer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Nice jumper there. Once Sabonis gets some breathing room to shoot, he rarely passes it up.
Here's Sohan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
And here is Poeltl, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 5 points so far.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide-open man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Fox passes to Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Jones. Herter trying to get open. Jones, no luck.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul. And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
The pass to Vassell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings need.
Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Jones. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Fox. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And some changes here for the Kings. Kyle comes in for Murray. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Herter. Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. Josh Richardson comes in for Devin Vassell. Now here is Purdy. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Richardson against Wild. Sabonis kicks to Fox. Monk dishes to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Monk, the pass to Barnes. And out of bounds and the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue that, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Sabonis. Natu comes in for Lyles. Davis is subbed in for Barnes. Pass to Jones. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. With the shot. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Fox passes to Holmes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. With the drive. Tries again. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
Interior defense is all over Pirtle. Real determination to get that one up.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top. They're up by 5. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, your Kings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Doug McDermott, Devin Vassell out there with Jones. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Roby in at the 4 slot. Now here's Jones. Here's Vassell. Misses the wing J.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Vassell. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Alex Len picks one up.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number. And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Good on the triple.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's McDermott. Sacramento able to drain the 3. The shot from the low post is good. McDermott's got his first 2 points of the night.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
Jones against Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Len. Murray comes in for Metu. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. That shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. It's an 18-point game. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Here's Vassell. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those teams, they can't lose their confidence because it's a long season. And sometimes you just don't have the talent to beat other teams, but you must stay focused and try to get better every night.
And here is Vassell. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Fires from deep. And another three for Sacramento.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Spurs trail by 20. To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
McDermott, no one around him. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Kings have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second. 8 of 8. Wow.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Barnes finds Fox.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
Well, we're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Jack, what did you see from San Antonio?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage. Well, that's not going to cut it, man. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
That's right, crowd.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Johnson, that's for 2. No good on that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And for Kevin Huerter, Game 7 of the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals was the biggest game of his career.
He dropped 27 points, leading the Hawks to the conference finals. And GA earning himself a 4-year contract extension.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Barnes with it. Jones covering. Barnes kicks to Herter. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Sabonis high post. Yes, that goes in. Sabonis has got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Vassell, the pass to Purtle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here's Johnson. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
First person.
A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
At the line
And
for
almost
your
the
Kings,
forgotten part of the famed
Harrison
death
Barnes.
lineup. It was Barnes,
At the
Steph, Clay,
line for
Draymond,
one.
and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Murray kicks to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Mitchell passes to Sabonis. And here's Barnes for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Barnes passes to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Herter's got 13.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Richardson. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Barnes dishes to Murray. Sabonis high post. He's against Chang. Sabonis with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Richardson outside. Fires from 14. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Lets a floater go. Passes it to Murray. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Gorgie Dang, and it's Roby in at the 4 spot. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead.
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
I tell you, Mark has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
The pass to Langford. The shot's good. Langford's got his first points of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
To the right side. Guarded by Fox. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Davis with the ball for the Kings. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Makes it off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
A big man with impressive agility. Sabonis relishes taking it inside and converting on the drive.
Sabonis has gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. Here's Jang. San Antonio again missing. Here's Sacramento now. Big stretch here going 10-2. The shot's good from Monk.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the basket by Langford.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
And here's Davis for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 20 points.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Good. That one on target from Roby.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
3-pointer, Fox. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. No good from outside. And for the Spurs, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Domantas Sabonis.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Lenz checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. They get it again. Pass to Medu. Kicks it to Monk. Sacramento moving it around. Fires the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
First free throw is good. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple of
San Antonio.
And so he hits both. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. The three from Davis. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Mitchell. Davis kicks to Mitchell. Here's Medu. From down in the low post, it goes.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Kings now. Monk for 3. That's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Harrison. The team's trying to get into the playoffs for the first time in a long time. How will you do it?
Just staying with it. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, you know, where we are at in the seeding. But right now, we just take it game by game, focus on what we can do, what we can control. We feel pretty good about our chances.
It's a good place to be in, man. Thanks again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.